here. Flat out, he left us hanging.
He's a buster. He's a buster. If you guys know who Kevin Sherrill is, you
Nope, nobody does.
probably already knew he was a buster. But if you don't know, now you know. Um,
Yeah,
I saw the thumbnail today the first time, I guess, or whatever. When I commented on it the first time, I was like, "What?" It's like you went all out. You laid out the red carpet for this clown. You gave him the
I
whole
know, bro.
thumbnail. You talking about his show. Look at got the handsome insider over here on your stuff. Just
That's
like
but you see what it says though. The full thing.
it's a question
It's got
mark
a
now.
question mark. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess not. I guess you're not inside him appropriately enough for him to show up for us. So
Listen, I even brought my spa day robe. You know what I mean?
he's unreliable. I guess I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
make a note
yeah.
of that before we go to the draft for sure, and tell the other
Oh,
GMs, hey, this guy will stand you up for
well. So let
appointments.
me ask you, as a GM,
I'm gonna be petty. In this case for sure. But in other cases, we'll take it case by case. But I'm gonna ensure that the phenoms do not select Kevin after this. Everybody's gonna have a better shot now. So
wait,
you're
what are you
already pretty low
saying?
on the list. He was already pretty low on the list anyway, so it ain't gonna affect us too much anyway. We were trying to put him over. People talking about they don't want to sell themselves or whatever. They want to get just drafted off tape and stuff like that. So some people got to sell themselves because their tape's not good, and then you try to give them a chance to sell themselves, and then they sold for sure, just flat out. So that's where we are today. Yeah, the third member of the bullpen. He's also been MIA from there from a year. We roasted him. That was the last time I saw him alive. I don't even know if he's like for real or not. He may all
At
be AI.
this point, I think his phone is being answered by like a AI bot or
Yeah,
something.
I haven't actually seen him doing anything, so I don't know. I like he got clapped in that one season, and kind of survived, and we did the stalling bits to help him out, to try to soften that blow.
Are you talking
And
about the cafe skit?
yeah, yeah, the classic cafe skit. Look, I think there's a thing, and I love banana ball and stuff, and some people, they're entertainment players,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
so I guess Kevin's gonna just be like an entertainment player for a team, somebody
Oh
that can
shit!
like,
So he's like the banana grappler.
yeah, yes, in a way, like he's not even like one of the, he's a player, but he better do something else. Um, see, so we'll let him like be who he want to be out there, getting dunked on. I saw about 42 just dunks that we were sending back and forth in the chat about him the other day. So gadoosh, just like that one with Vince Carter had his elbow like hanging in the rim. That's what I think about when I think about Kevin
The
Sherrill.
360 windmill.
All tens. Anyways, that's enough about him, I guess. Um, yeah, qualifier
Do you
yesterday
want to
for the Las
do you want
Vegas
to talk
Kings.
about the people that are actually going to show up to our podcast if we invite them?
I don't know. Like we could. Like who are they though? Like I guess we people from the chat can show up, talk some smack at least, and defend Kevin's honor or something maybe.
I don't think that's going
But
to happen.
I don't think nobody would defend his honor at this point. Why would they? Um, but I don't know. Maybe the Wolverines are looking for a player like that.
A
Maybe they
staller?
are. Maybe that's they got to have some stallers on their team. They got a couple fast paced guys already signed up, a couple hard nosed players signed up. So they got to like balance that, I
Yeah.
think, somehow.
Caleb Crumpy's a dog, bro.
Yeah. And grimy for sure. So
Yeah.
put Kevin as that like seventh man spot or something like that. He'll be solid. He'll be a solid seventh man, I think,
So
for
you're
sure.
saying that he's going to be an alternate right off the bat? You don't know?
A free agent, I would assume. Yeah.
What if he gets drafted? What if somebody says, I remember
Hey,
him?
great for him. Great for them. Great for the team.
Well,
I know
where do
one team
you
he's not
see?
going to go to. We know one team
Okay,
that's
which
not going to. The Colorado Wolverine said it's a nah dog from us. So that's it. I guess that's another one. He's
so
not going to be a twister.
why not?
He's just not. He's not going to be a twister.
What if he
There's only
plays
there's
out that he
only
becomes like the
the
last
Kings are
pick,
left.
and then the Twisters got the
Mm,
last pick?
then maybe they take it. Maybe they just say we'll go handicap.
I
We'll go
mean,
down. We'll go down a man rather than take on the baggage.
listen, not everybody can be the Hoosiers. Okay, play with a
Look,
man
sometimes
down.
you see a report, somewhere in the news, and you're like, oh yeah, I don't want to deal with that. And it's all love though. It just is what it is. We are coming up on the draft very soon. We had the last
I know
players
that's
punch their ticket yesterday in a fairly hotly contested qualifier. It went down to decisions, which whatever for whatever it's worth. I don't think we should do that at the end of any of these things. I think they should go to the OT, similar to maybe a playoff style OT through maybe not through the whole bracket even, but definitely like at the finals or something. There shouldn't be a decision for the finals, in my opinion. Um, that just and all the time that they had to walk around and talk to everybody and make the decision, they could have ran some overtimes or a whole other match even and let them just run it back for all the time they were walking around trying to talk, and decide who was going to do what. Um, so yeah, that was a bit of a letdown, sort of, in the way that it kind of was anticlimactic without the sort of like definitive win at the end, like we've been kind of getting. Um, but JJ Bowers, ended up winning the whole thing. Got back in to the
What do you
season.
think about that story, though? Because I mean, he said it himself. He didn't have the greatest of season last season, and I guess that was kind of bothering him, and he went back to
Yeah,
the
I
lab.
mean, you could tell it was bothering him during the season, even, and you wonder how
Yeah, I
people are
missed
going to
it.
rebound, huh? You
Yeah, I
say?
wasn't I wasn't around him, so I couldn't.
Oh, yeah. I feel like maybe even on stream, I thought you could probably tell that he was pressing a little bit. It felt like stuff was just not going his way, and that's what I mean. He was one of the highest paid picks coming in last season, so there's a little bit of natural pressure that comes with that, whether he was expecting that or not. Maybe he didn't expect to come in that high even himself. So that put a big target on him right away when he went for so much money. But he's tough, man. He's really strong. You saw yesterday he's hard to finish. Um, he's able to keep going or whatever, and he's got the gift of like at least he's gonna go talk to the camera and be like aggressive and be
Charismatic,
that kind of
somewhat, yeah.
character. Yeah, whatever that he's gonna play that kind of character. I would also say don't get up there and start just being so
In your
talkative like
face.
that, aggressive, and when you just had a bunch of draws in a row. But that's me and not everybody else. Maybe in that situation, uh, he's also young and excited to be back in there and trying to earn his spot back in. And the guys were tough. He had some tough matches, tough opponents. Um, and dang, Brett Moyer, the other player, the runner up, got in also. Going to be another player into the season. He's a tough guy. 10 playing at Las Vegas. Good leg locks. Some people didn't like his style throughout the whole tournament. They say he's pretty boring and things like that. I don't know. I think he was going against a couple different times, tough like wrestler types that would just out wrestle him and things like that. So he had to kind of play to those strengths a little bit, even though yes, it is boring, but that is kind of what that forces some of those players to be like, and if you can't get them to step into your game, you're going to see a bunch of draws, and that's what decisions are though. And so these guys had decisions in their qualifiers, which is a 0 for the season. So that it's like great, you won and you're in, but now it's getting harder. and you've got to be able to score, not just get decisions, or there are no decisions, draws, you know. And maybe there are guys that can get draws. You know, your fifth guy can be more of a draw heavy kind of player rather than a loss heavy kind of player, if that's what it comes down to, I guess. But it's not a good it's not very good that you go through the qualifier a lot with decisions heading into the season. It doesn't it's so close, there's not a lot of time to adjust, and the bar during the season is way higher as far as the level of competitor too. So
Could he be looked at maybe as, like a stopper because he's so hard to finish?
I think he could, and I think he's young and he's willing to be coached. It seems like from being around him and stuff like last that Kevin said you left him on red. That's
Oh,
what
I'm sorry. I'm doing a
interesting.
podcast.
When
So
was that? We sat here and waited for
what?
hours. But either
Did he
way,
send you a message?
good qualifier. Not me. I don't know. I don't check my messages when I'm on the thing
Let me
here.
see.
So
Let me see.
um,
What did he say? I left him on
uh,
red.
I thought you text him during the thing to give him the link.
I did.
So then that's that. And look, we.
Oh, it didn't fucking go through.
Hey, I'm still gonna stand by everything I said earlier. I don't care at this point.
That was me.
I'll never back down.
Hold on. Oh shit. That shit
Never
said
break
through.
kayfabe, I guess.
I should have. I should never. Not for him. What an
Well,
idiot.
let's let him jump in if he wants to at least, and we can let him defend
Yes,
himself against all the
yes.
negative things I
I
just
just
said.
hit
I'll take
sent
it.
on it.
I'll
Oh,
take it.
what a
Dang it.
fucking idiot. That was
It was
all me. That was
nope.
me.
It's
My
still
bad.
Kevin's fault. I'm gonna still blame
My
Kevin
bad.
here. I gotta find a way to still make it his fault. You didn't double check with us.
Oh man. This yeah. Hey,
Well,
listen.
I'm interested to hear what he has to say anyway about where he thinks he is in the draft and stuff. Honestly, um, because I haven't talked to him since the roast. That was not a joke. I have not seen him alive since the roast.
Bro,
So
has anybody even seen him at all since
tell me,
PGF season
have you
7?
seen her?
I don't know. Well, we'll
Ba- ba-
find out in a minute when he jumps in.
ba- ba.
That's my bad, Kevin. My bad.
The Stall King coming
Complete.
in late is not really unheard of.
Hey, it's okay. It happens. So,
It do be like that sometimes,
I
I
mean, I've
guess.
done worse. I've freaking leaked information before. So
Things have, yeah, you know, it
yeah,
is the UPGF. That's,
we are
that's
unprofessional
what
as
we do.
fuck. Yeah,
Yeah,
but,
we do what we do, people. I hope you enjoy. Either way, I still stand by everything I said, Kevin. So come on in and defend it. That's the cool thing about it is here or not. I just don't know how high he's going to go in the draft. And Eggs already said he's not picking him too. So see how that
I think
plays.
that's a mistake.
You do for real?
Yeah,
What do you think? How do you think he'll do in this season?
Kevin.
Yeah,
Kevin is a stopper, bro.
is he?
I don't know. Listen, there's a lot of people that I've never, excuse me, I've never seen grapple before.
That
Um,
are in the season?
so
Yep. Yeah.
yeah, so I mean, all I can go by is like the qualifiers.
Mm.
Um, so how do I think
Well, what
he'll?
did you think about the qualifier yesterday? We saw
Oh,
some guys that were at the Philly qualifier show up.
well,
Tim Bova.
I'm a Brett Moyer fan anyway. So,
Okay. Oh, you did say that. You said Moyer was in last season, right? So you did stand up for him.
bro,
Um,
he had like one of the funniest lines when he won. He was all psyched and like yelling into the camera, and then he goes like real passive. Yo, I'm coming for that bag, dead ass.
mm, I
And
didn't
I
see
just
that. Yeah.
It was like the way he said it. I was just laughing, and ever since then, I'm like, hey, I'm a fan. We need this guy in, and he likes to, do the showmanship stuff. So I'm all
Yeah,
about that.
that's cool. And yeah, Isaac, Kevin stood us up. We don't know where he's at, so I'm not
Hey,
sure.
he said, "Where's the handsome one?" You should have sent him right here.
The insider.
Hey, listen, I'm
What
the
camera
third
angles? You talking about
most.
yesterday at the qualifier? You get tired yesterday, Isaac, doing all that. I saw you working the camera yesterday. It started off kind of crazy for you on the gimbal. It looked like because the windows and the sun that was coming through sometimes was like tough to combat unless you block out the windows in those kind of settings. But as it shifted, you guys seemed to catch on and like clean it up. Um, I thought it was pretty good. I like the gimbal versus a heavy like corner
The
cam or,
handheld.
or whatever kind of stuff like that. It just feels closer to it. Um, Also, I saw you getting waved down by Keelan a lot. Like, come over here. So tell Keelan to chill out. You got it. Yeah, yeah. We then threw flags on him or whatever, and Egg, you can have him. You could draft him third if you want. I think that'd be wise. I think you should take him as your top third, number 3 pick. He's a good
I
stopper.
mean,
That's what Wallow says. Wallow says he's a
let, let's
stopper.
let's let's not get crazy at third,
Kevin the
okay?
stopper, the show stopper maybe.
He like a door stopper.
Let's pull up Kevin's stuff right here. Let's see what he let's see what his PGF XP stuff is. Let me try to see if I can pull that up.
I got smooth come. You said what? Pull up what? PGF World?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna try to see. Is I know he's on there for something. We could check out the last season that he was on, perhaps, and see the score. I'm not sure if that's
Hold
exactly
on.
all
He,
available or
he,
not.
he wants me to send him the link on IG. Jesus Christ, Kevin.
Such a see. That's the thing is you gotta send it to me here and there and there.
All right.
It's just a
Let
convenient
me.
way to have an excuse.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Let
Is he
me.
on Substats? I'm not sure. He should be.
Is he?
I
No,
assume all of
I
us
don't think he is.
would be at this point.
Copy link.
Substats has
All
been
right.
putting in work for shizzle.
Yeah, Abe, for sure. Hold on. Let me send him the link. All right, there he goes. Man,
How do I,
he
is there a
wants to
way to
jump on his
search people?
iPad. I'm like, didn't Raf like buy you a setup, like with a mic and shit and a mixer and stuff like that?
Mm,
Damn.
terrible.
Yeah, I know.
What? This is-
Kami said, what? Website is
His
being
record is
fun.
11, 2, and 27. So I guess that would kind of qualify for stopper.
Bro, who else got 27 stops like that?
Is that what we're going to try to call that? As a stopper?
Yeah, I mean, is it not?
That's a loss, I thought. Mm, I'm asking. I'm asking. How much is a draw worth? How much draw count for?
I think she called you a diva.
Who did? Somebody called
Do you
me a
need a
diva?
Snickers?
Who said that? I'm not even looking at y'all right now. Who said that?
Mama
Oh, Miss
Cheryl.
Terry. Yes, probably so. Sorry. You hear because we had Kevin in the thing probably because of the picture. Yeah.
Yeah,
Look,
he
you
left
know
us
how this
hanging.
you know how this goes sometimes.
It was my fault.
I gotta stay passive aggressive towards Kevin though. Not
Why's that? Because he's still higher than you on the XP.
is he?
I don't know. I'm asking.
I gotta check that out. I guess he might
I
be.
mean, that would
It's pretty
that would
close.
be the beef that you had with him, right?
I don't really have a
That he would.
beef with Kevin. He's not
I
he's
know,
not
but
on my
like the
level.
fake beef.
He's 2165.9 and I am what did I say? 2169 is what he has. Yeah, he's about 30 points ahead overall, 21-39.5. In half the matches though, you know. So it is what it is. I get kills also.
What is your record?
It says 6-5-5. I don't think that's right.
What is this guy saying? Bro, if you're having technical difficulties, pay attention to your phone. I am on my phone. I got
Oh,
it. I got it.
we weren't having technical difficulties. You just weren't here. Either way, now I don't even know what I was looking at.
What the hell, Kevin? I'm sending you the link that the system is giving me. Did he get banned? I
Is he banned?
don't know. That's what I'm asking. Let me. Oh my God. So much trouble to get this guy on. He better bring that fire. Messages. Let me
Oh,
do it through my
okay.
computer.
Totally. Yeah, I guess that is 5 counting the playoff match. Eh.
Like, I don't know how he cannot join when I'm sending the link straight from the studio. He's stalling.
He's obviously stalling. This is killing my vibe.
I know, I know. He better bring that fire. That's all I'm saying. Call everybody out.
I was ready to have a good conversation with you, Kevin. Then he said you stood us up, so then I just, you know how it is. Gotta cut you hard right there. Now we gotta have a match against each other and draw it out somehow. I wonder how that would affect your XP.
Well, will it affect it?
It would have to in some way. Like he's got all that extra. Like how's he got so much XP and only 30 points ahead of me with all those extra matches? That's weird.
Well, he's also done
I
like
don't know
nine
how it works.
seasons. You've only done one.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, here we go. Look at him. Oh, and he's
Bro,
rocking a beard too.
the audacity. Yeah, the beard's in, man. Y'all just been talking
I
crap
left
about
you.
me for 40 minutes, ignoring your phone. I'm
Were you
like all set
watching?
up, and I'm like, man, I like texted Wallow, and I was like, hey, man, do I get a link? Like, do I? How do I? What? And then I found out you guys are live because the Colorado Wolverines are talking shit to me on Instagram. They're like, why are you talking shit to me? You're ghosting the insiders right now. And I was like, the insiders are live? What's happening? Professional operation we run here, man.
Hey, we put the U in the UPGF. We're super unprofessional. That's my bad, bro. I
It's
left
all
you
good,
on
man.
red like a hot girl.
Yeah, man. Listen, I'm having flashbacks to high school. I'm like, oh God, not again. Oh man.
That I mean, you're probably having flashbacks to like a couple of days ago.
Yeah, for real.
Well, listen, why are you back, bro? What? Why? What? I
For real.
mean, you've done like 17 seasons. Why are you doing this again?
If I do this season and make it the whole way through, which shit happens, but I'm gonna make it the whole way through. I pass 50, which puts me in pretty esteemed company, and I like jujitsu and I like money, so the maths.
Put you past
I'm
50.
supposed to
Yeah.
say because I'm a champion and I want to win it all. My bad, my bad, my bad.
Put you past 50 matches is what you're saying?
Yeah, I think this
Mm,
season puts me over 50 matches because I've got season 3,
29,
5,
30, 40. Yeah, 40
6.
so far
Yeah, so this
on
season put
And
me
record.
over
seven,
50
you
matches.
came seven. You did that one off because I guess
Yeah,
Paul
Travis
was
Thomas.
tired.
Oh no, that was
Oh, the
yeah.
handsome weight title
That
fight.
was
That's
yeah, the
right.
handsome weight title fight. I had Travis, and then so I've been on every season of the PGF since 3.
Oh, so they're not going to pick him either then.
Oh, Travis isn't gonna pick me,
No, yeah, of course not.
bro. I can't. They're playing hot potato with me in the draft. Listen, you guys were talking about draft stock. I'm number 40 all time PGF XP. Elijah
That's
Carlton has gone
that's what
to
we're
I think it's
looking at.
5 draws in his career, and 2 of them are me.
You know who's not one of them? Me. Because I
Yeah,
don't
man.
care. I'm not going to let him break my leg and put me out for the rest of the season, you know? But hey, that's just, that's just
For the
me.
rest of the season, I don't think I was.
I mean, a spa day was warranted. So
Yeah, listen,
it allowed for some of the greatest memory in PGF history. So,
bro. Yeah, it's every PGF season is a ride, man. It's a blast. So even the ones I'm not on and somehow managed to get into, weasel my way in. You guys know there had to be a way I was going to weasel my way into 155. So last season was the first season I wasn't on, didn't do commentary for it, didn't do anything. Sent my boy Sergio out there to get some stuff done. That was cool. But
yeah, he got
I don't think
shot
I can
by
make
what's his name? By Landon. He like,
Landon. That was
wow.
so funny, man.
I
That
was
was
like,
so.
what?
It
And
was really.
bro, and if you see that shit now like on highlight reels, and they'll put like a soundtrack to it where he's getting shot. I'm like, damn, he
Yeah,
did
it's
him
really
dirty.
funny what ends up being like your legacy because I think he passed Landon like 3 or 4 times in that like matchup. Like he was all over Landon. Landon was, by my account, obviously I'm biased, like definitely losing that match. And then he does the shot thing, and Sergio goes, oh. And now everybody just clips it at the shot, and just that's the legacy of that match, which is, honestly Landon's gift to me because I'm never going to let Sergio live that down.
Hey, that's what friends are for. That's what
Yeah.
friends are for.
okay,
So if you
this
get
XP
dunked
stuff is a
on,
little wonky. I just want to say that.
This
what?
what?
The XP stuff is a little wonky. It's got some people's draws marked down as wins.
I did notice that. I'm not going to lie.
And that's kind of
My
weird. Somebody with 3 points is number 50, but they didn't win
Who?
but one match.
Who?
I think it's Claire Mitchell from season 3.
Oh, that's crazy.
The
Oh,
ladies
yeah.
season.
Yeah, season
So her matches
4.
that are draws are put down as wins, but
Dude,
she
that
only scored
quintet
3
season
points. So
really, really messed.
it's weird.
Yeah, that quintet season put out some weird stats.
Mm.
Yeah, like that's.
It's just
Hey,
again, I don't know how it's all like put together or whatever, but that's really interesting how certain people are much higher than others. And
I think it's done a good job with, there's 39 spaces that don't really make sense to me. 39 athletes. It don't make any sense that I think they're placed wrong. And then there's kind of everyone passed around 41, I think is about right where they should be
40,
relatively.
41 below
Yeah.
you. That's what you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
hey, I
Where are
know,
you at, Steven?
I know a team that's not going to
Mm,
draft Claire Mitchell ever.
Claire Mitchell? Why?
I mean, maybe she can come back. That was a long time ago at this point. For sure.
I know.
Oh, was
I'm
that
just
the
ladies season.
yeah. Who was it that got really upset and like kind of called her
Went
out
on
for
the
going
mic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tara.
No, it was Claire.
It wasn't.
Claire Mitchell.
Was
It
Claire
was
the one that went
Claire.
hard? Oh yeah,
Who
that's
was
right.
it
She
that
cut the
went
promo.
off and was
Yeah.
like
On the mic, yeah, it was her.
Yeah, who was it? I can't yeah, but she was like psyched to be doing so well in her estimation, against all these other competitors. And then somebody came out and like publicly criticized her for being hype about it. Who was it?
Yeah, I don't.
It wasn't me.
Oh, I know. Was it Egg?
It probably was Egg.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh man, I got thoughts on that, but whatever, bro.
Oh, shit.
Qualifier. She was a
man.
white belt. She did great. she's,
Fun
she's
stuff.
a white belt going against a bunch of black belts and like 80cc vet and stuff. Like, well,
Dude, where the fuck
that's
have
fun.
you been? Let's
Me?
start there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
you.
So yeah, kind of disappeared off the map.
No shit.
I got hired, dude. It's been crazy. Like, 2 matches. Every year prior to that, I had more than 50 per year. I was super active and like obviously like y'all saw me all the time on Instagram. Uh I got picked up by a new gym, new association, Camp Yao, and they've got a marketing budget and they pay me well enough that I don't have to like, they pay me a livable wage. Crazy concept in jiu-jitsu. That I don't have to like compete to make money, and to make money I don't have to do seminars or hustle things like that. So I've been kind of in the admin and operation side, doing a lot of that, and then just kind of enjoying my life and training, like going to Portugal. We just opened up a gym in Kennesaw with my face on the front. That's pretty cool. It opened up 2-3 weeks ago. So a new
Well,
location.
congrats.
Yeah, thanks, man. So we're about to open up another one in 2 weeks. So I've been involved in like the kind of the gym running side of things, and like training with a few of the teammates. We picked up like a world champion, black belt nogi world champ, Wallace and Olvera, and then like Luke Beavis, who's like a brown belt world champion, and like a bunch of guys. So training, Jeff Cummings, training's been really cool. But like I just kind of been taking the opportunity to like have my bills paid and enjoy my life for a little bit, kind of fight off some burnout from previous years of training, competing super hard. We like to pretend, burnout doesn't exist, but it totally does. So, been having a blast. The long and short of that. So, I have some goals for 2026 competitively. Now that I
Which
feel
are?
pretty good.
Do
This
tell.
this and
Okay.
trials. Yeah, PGF and trials. I only have to do the competitions I wanna now. I don't have to worry about like, man, there were so many times where I was like, if I don't win this tournament or get this sponsorship or do this thing, like it messes with my budget. And I'm looking at like, oh God, I'm just every month you're balancing your budget versus like competing and getting paid to compete in super fights and seminars and all this stuff. And so now I'm like, all right, cool. Coming into 2026, I feel good again. I'm training a lot. Um, what do I want to do? And the answer is like two things. It's like ADCC and PGF. I might do like Nogi Worlds or something if IBJJF will recognize my black belt. Uh, yeah, if they'll recognize my black belt, the Campial pays for uh, the coaches, because the coaches are all active competitors pretty much. Campial pays for them to do IBJJFs. It's a big IBJJF school. So I might do Nogi Worlds for the first time since I was like a blue belt. But there's a little bit of like backdating I have to do there because I haven't like certified with them because they suck. So they don't like I had to like
Definitely not
update
getting
my
any
brown
points
belt.
now.
What's up?
I said, you're definitely not getting those points now.
Yeah, yeah. Listen, man, they don't watch this. They don't watch real jujitsu unless somebody's got. If one of us puts a gi on, they'll tune in. Bottle.
That's not gonna happen, bro.
Yeah. So as a replacement player this season, how's that going to work? Will that give you extra time to be on the bullpen or what?
Wait. Who says I'm a replacement player? What's that?
We just never got a clear answer on where you thought you would fall in the draft, right?
All right.
So
Listen,
I just
man.
want to tell you, maybe where the people said that you were.
Where'd the people say?
They
What
said
people?
that the people are saying replacement. I'm telling you what the people
Re-
said. I'm people.
oh, your people. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm not worried about them. We're good. We're good.
But what would happen?
Yeah,
Let's say hypothetically,
bro.
you end up replacement level player. What does
Mhm.
that do? You falling off the map a
Mm,
little bit. People think of you as the stall king.
well, here's the thing, Sergio. Oh, I'm just seeing. Well, I'm just seeing your backdrop. That's lit. Uh,
Oh yeah, yeah.
yeah. Well, Sergio came in last year as a replacement player and then kind of blew the roof off. So probably something like that, to be honest.
Mm.
Um, it depends whether I go to a team that actually pays attention to numbers, because I will say there's not a lot of that. I'm always surprised um, by like, it's a numbers game. PGF is there's like I've won before, like I've won the team title, and like it just boils down to each of your individual guys outperforming whatever their supposed value is. If your guys that are supposed to lose go to draws or win, if your guys that are supposed to win, if everybody performs as expected, that's usually and stays healthy, that's it. You've won. Congrats. Right. Where people get caught up and lose is they get excited about the way a guy looks or the way they're, oh man, this guy's a dog. He gets after it. And I'm like, cool, cool. When he gets after it, does he win? Does he like add value to your team or does he cost you points? Like the season I was on where I was like the stall king with like draws. It's really funny how many guys made the playoffs but cost their team more points than they gained. There's a bunch of those that are like negative value players, but they're exciting and people get hype on them.
I've
But
heard of this
you're not
list
going to
that
win
you
the money
made.
if they're on it. What's up?
I've heard about this list that you made. You made like a spreadsheet where
Hmm.
like this guy, yeah, he got you 15 points, but he also
Yep.
lost you 27. So
Hmm.
your deficit was 12.
I did
That kind of thing.
every single athlete's plus minus for PGF season 6 and season 7. Every single one of their points added versus points lost throughout the season to show
So a
whether
net points total, and that's
yeah,
interesting.
yeah, net points total.
We
On
talk
whether they
about that
did.
a
And it
lot,
was
though.
really interesting to see how many guys who made the top 8 cost their team more points than they
Could you
gained.
give us an example?
Who do you want to know?
An example,
Oh,
sir.
he's got the list with him,
I've
don't
got the
he?
Let
list to this day, bro.
pull
I
it up.
keep it on me.
Pull
Yeah,
it up.
yeah.
I haven't seen it.
All right.
Oh,
You haven't seen this? Oh man, I put it in the chat like right after season 6. You want season 6 or season 7?
Yeah,
Let's do my I'm
just show
here.
me.
Let's do
I don't
my
care.
season. Let's not
I
do
just
that
I
one.
just want to see
So,
what you got. I'm interested. I think I've heard about this, but
all
usually
right.
after the season's over, I ignore the group chat for a couple of days with the athletes and stuff because everybody's usually just like, "Man, I love you. This was so great," and all that kind of stuff. Um, all the beef's
I'm not
over.
cool enough to be in those
So,
chats, which is cool because yeah, I'll probably mute it.
and I probably just ignored you anyway when you posted stuff, Kevin. So,
So all right, do tell. What do you got?
Bro, man, I feel bad pulling a name, but there's 30 athletes here. I feel bad picking on
Dog, you
one.
brought it up.
I
who's the
listen.
number one
I
negative
felt bad when
that
I
made the
posted it
playoffs
too.
for
I was
you?
like, I hate to tell y'all these are like hard facts, but
Look, I think this is something that's important. This is the PGF Insider Show. This is like the kind of inside information that maybe people that are fans and stuff, like you said, maybe get lost in with the excitement of somebody who's that guy that maybe he's really like back and forth, really exciting, but then he gives up a lot of points also. So
Did
I,
I
I think it's an
remind you
interesting
that?
thing.
Did I remind you that
It's just
the dream
numbers.
over here is the Phillies GM? He probably would love to hear this stuff.
hold
Sounds
up, hold
interesting.
up, hold up. Somebody let this man be in charge.
See, now you're gonna be nice to me.
Where's season?
Come on,
I'm gonna
Kevin.
grab
Come
season
on,
7
let's
because I
go.
feel less bad about it.
Okay, cool, whatever.
All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do this
Don't
because
feel
y'all
bad. It's just
and
the
he.
numbers. I can figure this out myself eventually. I just have
All
to
right,
run it through Chat
I'm gonna
GPT.
pull out. I'm gonna pull 2 people out, and it's because I can be nice as hell about them because they are
Okay.
genuinely good dudes and absolute dogs and et cetera, et cetera. But Nathan Haddad
Okay.
and
Nathan's cool.
Cam Hurd are negative
Cameron's
players.
cool.
They cost their team points every season. They're not terribly negative, but they do cost their team more points than they win every season.
Mm, I'm not necessarily surprised by Nathan overall
Mm-hmm.
with that. I think he got into the playoffs uh, on a lot more of like team support and things
Mm-hmm.
like that too. Like I think he came in to help when somebody didn't show up. Also,
Yeah,
uh,
those those guys are
I'd be interested to
absolute.
see Cam's number over the years.
Mhm.
If has
It's
that
gone up.
shifted? Has it gotten
It stayed
closer?
negative.
Yeah.
He's
No,
not a
I
finisher.
I,
He's a
I would
great guy,
imagine.
right?
Yeah, no, he is the epitome of a stopper guy. He's somebody, and that's another thing too. Though there's guys that are gonna block points and things like that, and then we're not talking about net negative necessarily, but then I guess maybe you could answer this some in a way like, what does maybe having a match with someone like Cam do to you when you have two more matches in the day?
Am I still in here?
Is that where
Connection lost,
you
reconnected.
froze?
We back?
Yep, there you go.
Yeah,
So like, yeah,
we can hear you.
yeah. Now you froze again.
Oh, and then with me talking, are we back?
Yep.
Oh, we're gonna clip it. We're gonna clip it right here. Oh, he was talking shit.
Me talking trash about some guys I like. That can't be the end of
And it's not talking trash.
No.
I'm asking.
No, this is
All right,
this
we're
is
back. We're back. We're back.
stats.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
it,
it's no. There's a very interesting
is
thing
what
that
it
happens
is.
where like, yeah, I am a stats guy. We've Egg likes to make fun of me. Raph likes to make fun of me, but I'm like, yeah, I'm actually a numbers guy. Everything should be numbers driven for the most part because we
No,
get
but
caught
like,
up in like the
so
beauty
like
of the
I'm
sport.
the opposite though. Let's do the opposite though. That's what I'm saying. Let's talk about the emotional
Yeah.
stuff of it. Like
Dude, the
your
psychological
first match
toll.
is Cam Hurd.
And there's a further
Yeah.
step of like in that if you're actually in the room and you see what Cam did for the team. I can't remember the name. Now they're the Vegas Kings, but
New Hope Kings.
when the, yeah, New Hope, right? So Cam being on New Hope and like how him being a dog got that team fired up. There is such a thing as a locker room guy. That was one of the cooler
Right.
parts of being on the commentary team was getting to see like something like that when Cam took somebody to a draw. And there were times he lost where he got caught, but he was actually I don't know if he even got caught. He got tapped like one time. He got caught a lot, but like it fired his team up. He's somebody that like wants it as best you do. So a guy who is frankly like points wise the worst guy on your team. Was he the worst guy on their team? Brad Schneider was on that team. He
Brad
got
got
off
a
to a
couple
rough
of
start.
kills, I think. He got rough start.
Yeah,
But
I think he ended up balancing out.
He clipped a
He
few
did
guys
start
by
out
the end.
losing, getting tapped 3 times in a row. But
It's your schedule too with
so he
that
gave up.
too. So
Hmm?
schedule, your schedule matters a lot with some of that too.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. Bro, there have been seasons where like I got season 6, I got my schedule, the spa day season, where I was like, oh, okay, so I'm not winning the scoring title this year. I came in thinking I was like, I'm gonna win the scoring title, bro. I'm gonna strangle a whole bunch of people. And then I saw my schedule and I was like, I'm not winning it. Someone does not fuck with me. Like I had a rough draw. But
Spot
and then
Day
I
was
managed to
season
miss the hardest
5.
day. That was weird. Was up? Was that season 5?
Spot Day was season 5. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Dude, yeah. Man,
Who did
on
you
that,
miss?
we're talking about the number. I missed Travis Thomas, Matt Elkins, and Nick Creighton.
Oh,
So
That sounds like
for
an
sure
easy
my
schedule.
hardest day. For sure my hardest day.
bro, that was 3 losses for sure.
Hold up. That was what now? Get out of here. Oh man. Did he?
Chat? Calm down.
He's got
chat.
an in-studio audience, bro.
Yeah.
So first of all, you know
sure.
I don't lose. Those are 3 draws at worst.
Hold on, you were already compromised
dude,
on
yeah.
your leg,
Again,
right? And so a Creighton match and a Travis, not so much a leg locker guy. But
bro, I'm gonna
Creighton
be real. I'm
definitely
surprised anybody. If
trying
you'd
to
have seen
nuke
my
people.
foot that day, if they'd have just stomped on it, it's a wrap.
Yeah,
Like that was a bad day. I could not walk. It would have been bad. Well, I could limp. I could limp.
So have you
Yeah,
changed
dude.
any of your strategies from that time then to where you
Oh,
ate
yeah.
that, to try to prove a point, and then now knowing in hindsight what it does long term, would you make a different choice?
So I didn't really make the choice, right? Like, we talked about this before. Of just I pulled my foot out. If you watch the clip, the exact same straight ankle. 2 seconds before I pulled out of that straight ankle, 11 times during that match. It was the chopping blocks went off, and I heard there was 10 seconds. I was like, oh, all right, I'm good. And he pulls me into it, and I go, whoa, pull my foot out. And I was like, oh, okay, we're good. And chill again. Didn't learn my lesson. Fool me can't get fooled again. So I just yanked out of it, and I popped my own foot. The decision I would have made would be to shove my foot into the straight ankle, call it a day. Because I don't think it's that nasty. I think it's like you ever yank out of an armbar, and you find out it's locked in on the way out. You pop your own elbow. That's about it. So I think I would have, if I could go back in time, just like grab a time machine. I just have to pull up in my corner and be like, "Hey, bro, lock in," and then nothing goes bad, and we're fine. Uh,
Mm.
Again, it wasn't anything new. It wasn't anything crazy. I popped my own thing, yanking. Uh, She's like, what do you tell people not to do? So, live and learn.
It bees that way. It bees that way.
Yeah, it does. It do be. Sometimes people don't think it do, but it do. Yeah, man.
Mm.
So, like, where I go in the draft, I'll be real. If you're paying attention to the numbers and see who adds value to a team and who doesn't add value to a team, like season 6, PJ Barch was in a must-win scenario. Tap me with anything. He goes to the finale, and I take him to a draw. Elijah Carlton has gone to 5 draws in his entire career. 2 of them are me. Yeah, I just don't get tapped. If you're looking to add value, you could scoop me up early, and I think I'd be worth the cash. But I wouldn't if I were a GM because I'm going to tumble. I would have me tumble down the list. There's going to be injuries. Pick me up, and then have me as a stopper, and put me in there, and I'm going to stop literally whoever you want. Like Jet
That's what
Thompson's
I
another
just
one that
said.
doesn't go to draws. He went to a draw for me. Yeah, it would be one of those. I'd play on the perception, like how GMs don't make decisions. They make, for the most part, winning GMs do, but GMs don't make decisions based on numbers. From what I've seen, they make them based on intuition and feel, and I like the cut of this guy, whatever. Or I trained with this guy, he's great. Or, I saw this match this guy had, and they make those decisions. If I get a GM that pays attention to numbers, you're gonna get value for sure out of picking me up. So there are guys that like definitely people are gonna overpay for this year, and I'm very excited to see. On an unrelated note, entirely changing the tune, has nothing to do with what I was numbers driven guys not being worth it and being actual negative players. Got advice for like a guy that's like a good fit, right? Because Sam Schwartztoffel, he had like this whole like clip he posted of him like not. He doesn't think that players should have to sell themselves. They don't should work and be up there. Oh, we about to lose connection again. Disaster.
Yeah, it's that Georgia Wi-Fi.
We in? Bro, we're in the middle of an ice
I
storm.
can hear you.
I'm
Yeah.
not even at my house right now. Yeah, we're in the
Oh
middle of an
yeah, I
ice storm.
forgot y'all
Everything's
were there.
frozen. We've lost power a couple of times. Yeah, so I'm on my phone because
Oh
the
dang.
Wi-Fi might cut out. Yeah. So yeah, we're frozen in. Like everything's, Georgia doesn't handle snow very well, so we're off the roads. Uh, but yeah, like Sam had this whole thing about how you shouldn't have to sell yourself, and I agree. It's especially awkward to sell yourself up there. Like we're always taught to be humble. So, it's weird to be up there and tell people why you're good at jujitsu and why they should pick you up. So I'm just going to do a solid and I'm going to sell Sam to a particular team that I think is a good fit for him. Um, Alabama Twisters, they should pick up Sam Schwartzstoffel, right? They've already got a couple 10th Planet guys on there. They got, boy Elijah. They got my guy, Kevin Beering. Definitely a positive player also. They got Sean Applegate, lovely human, great guy, really going to see a lot of value. He's a 10th Planet black belt under Eddie, as he keeps telling everybody. And so Sam. He's a good fit for the team. He's going to bring him a lot of value. That 10P4L thing goes deep, right? I think they should pick Sam up. Good guy, good value. He didn't want to sell himself. I thought I'd sell him. Do him a solid. I agree. Send him to the Twisters.
Dream.
I don't necessarily disagree from an analytical standpoint
Mhm.
from what you're saying. I think he could be a good fit for those guys with that team. He could be the stopper kind of player in that environment with them. Sean is a good coach. Sean's a good game planner. He watches
Yeah.
film and stuff like that. So he definitely could
Yeah.
have them
Listen.
to go against certain opponents, certain ways. I could totally see that as a strength, and definitely the 10th planet thing, having that connection, it is important
Yeah, he's got that.
to people. So
Yeah,
you're
I
not
think
wrong.
so
They're
too.
friends. They're all friends, so yeah,
Yeah, it's not
that
wrong. You
would
Yeah,
want to
make
play for
and
sense.
they
somebody that
room
likes
together.
you. You want to be
Yeah.
somewhere that you enjoy. You want to be, as a coach, you want
Yeah,
people that you like. You don't want to pick up people that you don't necessarily want and have to try to coach them. Not in this scenario.
but
It's not like running a gym where you're trying to just sign up members or whatever. Now you're getting a choice to kind of choose top tier
Bro.
athletes that are going to fit your mold, whatever that is. And not everybody's going to fit the same ones, as we're seeing. You know, there's different coaches with different attitudes or things that they're looking for, people that they want, and that's going to kind of be the flavor that develops over the course of the league. Um,
Yeah.
so
I
I don't
think they
think
have a
that's a
chance
bad
to get this. Yeah. I think they have a
choice.
chance to build a nice little 10th planet block of guys that can
Yeah,
all rally. It's a 10th planet team, Twisters, 10th planet
I,
team,
I think
10th
that
planet
would be
ownership,
cool.
10th planet coaches. Snag Sam up,
They're not all
snag him up
10th planet
early.
though.
They're
The
what?
nasty nine, you got to give some of the nasty nine. They're not all 10th planet
yeah,
dudes
Jacob
though.
Lamar
So
is I think
Oh,
is
okay.
what is
there's like Cobra and
yeah, Cobra
and there's a few
BJJ.
different ones.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was under the
Roscoe
impression
maybe.
it was like a whole bunch of 10 planets got together. My
No,
bad.
I think
No,
two of the guys are 10th planet guys, from what I understand.
Oh, okay.
I
Cool,
think
cool, cool.
Matt
Correct. So
it's just
Yeah,
Matt.
Matt.
I think Matt
Yelverton,
is the only
He's the
10
only 10th
planet
planet
guy.
guy.
I thought Yelverton was part of it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Yelbo.
Yelva.
My bad.
Yeah, so he's
I
the other
forgot
Yeah.
guy.
about Yelbo.
Be the two of the nine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would honestly be
Yeah,
kind of
but
crazy if
still,
they
I
didn't
still don't
scoop
think it's.
him up early.
I don't think that that's a bad play, because you do have Kyle Chambers floating around in there that could fit in with that
He's in
group
this
very
season.
well as well. Hmm.
Pick him up too.
Maybe I shouldn't have said that out loud, but
I didn't know
Is
he's
it
in
not
this season.
announced?
I did
Hey,
now.
we just announced it.
I think it's known. It's known because he talked about it actually on his social media and stuff. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't.
yeah.
Snag him up
So
too.
I think
Snag him up
also
too.
a
I try
good
not to
game
spend a lot of
planner,
time on
someone
socials.
that Sean's very familiar with, also through all the different qualifier type events that they've had to go against each other for like EBIs and different things like that. So he's somebody who knows his game very well, would be able to, tune that stuff hopefully in their ways. It's interesting. It's interesting because I think some people are rating other players higher than other people, for various
Yeah.
reasons. And it
I,
could be
I,
stats, it could be field, it's some of it's game that
bro,
they
I have
have,
seen so much stuff about like this
relationship.
person is gonna go really high and this person is gonna go here, and like this guy's a lock for this, and I'm like, these are some crazy,
Wait, who's
crazy
saying this
estimations.
stuff?
I can't say because I'm in the season and I don't want people to get it right. I want to stumble into a team. What's the thing Bame did? Kyle Bame did, where he's like, a busted elbow and a hurt knee and
Oh
a
yeah,
hurt hip, and like drive your stock down. And I'm like,
His was
yeah,
good,
I
but I
don't.
guess his was funny because it was first, but everybody else is just like lame afterwards. But yeah, Kyle
Yeah,
did. Kyle was the
yeah.
first one, so yeah,
Kyle nailed it. He sold it
yeah,
pretty well.
he did.
Dude, yeah. Listen, I got three GMs. I gotta visit and chat with. I will say, like, in my teams, I've been on a team board where like I was like, all right, listen, guys, let's get together, let's put our heads together, let's talk about how to approach these matches, because how we approach these matches is like really important. You got to remember the PGF done a lot of seasons of this. Like how you approach matches matters. You can influence a lot. You can squeeze yourself into a winning spot by playing it the right way, get a lot of value out of guys, right? And they're like, listen, man, I'm just gonna get in there. I'm a swinger, get swung. I'm gonna do my thing, and whatever. And I'm like, sick, sick, sick. We're gonna fucking lose. like, yeah, let's
So
just go shoot it out with everybody for a week
which
straight.
team, and which coach would you rather play for? If you could choose, where would you go?
bro. Philly strong with Derek Mayfield,
Philly or
Rayfield,
the Kings. Philly or the Kings
and
for sure. No offense, Egg. Philly or the Kings.
I feel you.
Yeah, yeah.
why no Colorado?
I feel bad because he's a dog too, but they picked up Caleb Crump. One of their slots is already Caleb Crump, and I'm like, damn, man, that's
Is he
Wait,
here?
do you
he's a
have him
negative
on the
player.
list?
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
another one of those kind of guys, though. Too, that, he's gonna be rough. He's gonna be hard to
yeah. But if the
follow.
only guy I know on your team that you have on your team is a negative player,
No, from
yeah,
an analytical standpoint, that makes sense. From a stack guy point of view, that makes
yeah,
total
man.
sense. And it's
That listen,
interesting.
if I'm just looking at it, I'm going, to I want to push. What's the money for the team again now? Because it's changed since the last time I did this.
I don't recall.
Yeah, I was say
I
I'm
should
not.
know that off the top
I'm
of my
glad you
head.
guys don't know because
That
I
is a
felt bad
question
not
But
above my
knowing.
I'm
pay
paying
grade. All
anyway,
right,
right? I'm paying to play, so y'all just leave me alone.
that's above my pay grade, bro. So
You guys are in
I
charge of
am not in
media.
these
What are
meetings.
you doing?
Listen,
It's six
Brandon
hundred
feels bad
million
for
thousand
us, and he
dollars.
lets us have a show. Basically, that's what it comes down to.
I think it's 20, but I'm not sure.
You think it's 20?
Somebody in the chat that's usually telling us everything that we don't know. Tell us something we don't know.
Yeah, somebody let us know. If it's 20K per, right? I like winning the team trophy is like your easiest and best bet. You have no idea what's going to go on throughout the week. You don't have a ton of control over it. Don't get me wrong. If you got like a nasty EBIT, you'll be healthy. Good luck. You can guarantee you'll be healthy. You don't know what it's going to be like by the end of the week. So the biggest thing you want is you're like, cool. I want a team full of guys that are going to add value because it is brutally demoralizing to go into a season and know that like if you go out there and you're a dog and you're putting it on the line and you're risking life and limb, it is for nothing. Like you're not going to get that money. Nobody's helping you make the playoffs. We've seen before historically the winning team, like all their guys make the playoffs, right? At least 4 out of 5, but usually 5 out of 5 because they get that extra team point that helps them in,
Mm,
right? If you're trying to make the playoffs, you need to be on a good team. You need to be on a good team. So like step one is I want to be on a good team that's going to help me make the playoffs. If I'm not on a good team, I'm not going to one-man army this thing into the playoffs. Somebody is probably that guy's out there somewhere.
That's Elijah
my
Carlton.
goodness.
But it,
How many people won? How many people were on the winning team besides Ryan? I guess Ryan was the only
has he
person that
ever
was on the
one-man
winning
armied
team.
his way in?
Ryan's the only one that's won the season
No, I don't
and
think so.
the playoffs,
Ryan,
right?
I'm sorry.
I think he won both. I'm not sure
Yeah.
anybody else has.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's the only one.
Hey, I'm just saying because he's the PGF GOAT. So
Yeah, but he's never one-man armied. I think he's been on the winning team like 3 times. There was
Elijah.
the season
5.
5. Season 5, if you had removed his team points, Travis Thomas is the regular season scoring champ.
Oh, so you're saying the guy that could have just won the whole season by himself on points. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm saying like fighting your way into the playoffs is so much harder if you don't have your team's help. Like Andy Varela did it the season I was on with him, ironically. But that dude had a weight around his neck. We did not get many team points for him. I was a stopper. AJ was a stopper. Matt Elkins was a stopper, and then Sam more than neutralized his points. Andy added 24 points on the season to our team, and Sam lost 27 points. So, like plus minus. So he ended up having a negative team where he had to fight uphill. So he's done it. He's one-man armied it, and I hate saying that because he's going to clip this. Maybe we'll make it. But like I sent him the plus minus or whatever when I put it in the chat, and he like posted that, and I was like, bro, I handed you my homework, and you're using it to blast me. Like, what the black my name out? Something. I don't know, man. Like, it's weird because he posted what we did for the team, but didn't post that like we were all me, AJ, and Matt were all in the top 15 for points plus minus. So he didn't get a ton of help, but we didn't hurt him. He could have had worse teammates. He didn't have a bad team around him, but he did have to one-man his army, and we didn't win a lot of blocks. Yeah, it's tough. So step one is like you need teammates that are going to help you win blocks because you end up with an extra, what is it? like an extra 10 points or something if you win some blocks. Like the winning team, I would love to do that math. What the winning team, the members of each winning team have gotten to help them into the playoffs, it's pretty consistent. Like some of them, the players number 3, 4, and 5, it's usually like half their points are from the team blocks. So if you want into the playoffs and you want to get into the playoffs healthy and feeling good, you need to be on a good team. There's also like a psychological and a physical component of like, cool, I'm on the winning team. We're cruising. We're gonna win. I don't got to put it on the line every time. I don't got to kill myself to get points because my team needs points. We're gonna win these blocks no matter what. I got my guy out here scoring. Chris Wojcik's gonna score me 6 every time or whatever. Not 6, 3, 4 every time. Like I'm gonna rack up points. So like, let me make sure my team's healthy. They're not getting hurt. They're not getting injured in shootouts. I will say that's a big component. You want guys that are not going to take damage. So the year that X Marshall won it, I texted X Marshall in the middle of the draft after they picked their first 2 people and said, "Hey guys, I'm still on this draft. Like, you fucking sign me up," because I saw what their draft strategy was, and it was a good one. And they were picking guys that were going to keep them going to stay healthy. What doomed Paul's team was Porfirio going down. What doomed my team was John Combs getting his leg broke by Jed Thompson first match. And it's like, oh, okay, that was our number 2 guy. We're cooked. Yeah, like if you lose one of your top 2 guys, you're done. You lose Wade or LeBron, the Heat are not winning the title. So I saw who X Marshall's like first couple of picks were, and I saw what their draft strategy. I think I'm going to see their third, and I was like, sick, bro, pick me up. But yeah, it's a tricky thing. So I want to go to either the Phillies or the Kings because they've got, now that I know Stephen Egan's on there, they've got vet involvement. So guys that know what the season's like, right? So they've got vet involvement. They don't have, a negative player on their team already. And I want the team around me that's going to win the title. Because I know what that does.
Are you familiar with Andrew?
Andrew.
Go ahead, Reed.
Cockle that's on our team, the Phenoms, our other pick. Are you familiar with him?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
We know Rayfield's like a known like PGF guy or whatever, but Cockle's like operated up in that Northeast region. And if you haven't really like paid a lot of attention, some people just haven't quite seen him. But he's a plus player.
That's a really good
like on other like avenues. So like I didn't know anything about him until I got the job, but then the more I've looked into it, I've been more excited, to be honest.
Yeah. When I was a blue belt, they asked me if I wanted a super fight with him. Someone did. And I didn't know who he was at the time. And I researched him and I was like, no, thanks.
Better not.
Yeah.
Well, listen.
I was like, bro, I was just starting to do well against, I think I had my first few wins against black belts. And I was like, yeah, I'm doing pretty good. This guy's a black belt. That's fine. I'll take that match. And I looked him up and I was like, maybe I get a few more wins under my belt. Maybe I take
not that black belt
time.
Yeah. Give me one of those gi guys.
Not that one. Yeah, bro. I was like hoping. I was like, yeah, maybe some gi guys, some IBJJF player. And I looked at him and I was like,
well, listen, I can schedule a meeting with the Phillies GM. So let's end it right now so you can have the next 10 minutes and we'll talk behind the scenes. And